I have a very intense relationship with Tom Cruise movies, but how do I reconcile that with Tom Cruise the man? In order to communicate my feelings towards his movie making output, I'm going to use the output of his movies to put out a video.
Thank you for allowing us to entertain you!
Every title of every Cruise film seamlessly blended into one script with plenty of running jokes throughout. This is me reckoning with Tom Cruise. Making this video is inherently risky business, but I was compelled to make it because Tom Cruise isn't just in movies, he is movies. He doesn't just run the show, he literally runs. Yet his public persona has had plenty of days of thunder. Tom Cruise the movie star in a war of the worlds with Tom Cruise the man. How do you reckon with that? It's a high stakes race against perception and he's been running with it for decades. Along with many audiences, I have endless love for the man's cinematic oeuvre. Tom Cruise with top billing is basically the colour of money at this point. He taps into what a few good men and women can do. Channel that American-made charisma and screen presence that is night and day above the rest, leaving all other films as collateral in his wake. He's miles ahead of the pack, catching his stride at full throttle. No one's got more soul on screen than him. It's lions for lambs at this point. He's a powerhouse, a movie-making machine, always a step ahead. Spielberg said it himself, he saved movies.
You saved Hollywood. I'm in
there. Talk about making it rain, man. You know what you're in for with the Tom Cruise film. He's reliable like a rock of ages, always Jack Reachering for the next great role and vowing to never go back, even though he has 2 and 3 impossible times. But this wasn't always the case. Tom Cruise was born on the 4th of July. Oh, holy moly, that was actually so close. To presumably his dad and the mummy. Starting out life as a promising young actor, it was all blue ice creams and vanilla skies. Oh, sorry, it's the other way around. It's blue skies, vanilla ice creams, which funnily enough do go well in some strange cocktails. It was sweet-smelling magnolias for his early career, but it soon became clear that on the edge of tomorrow, his personal life would draw more criticism than the surprisingly prolific Australian media mogul Eddie Maguire, sometimes known as Jerry Maguire. Not many do call him that, only the firm ones. Critics were hot on his heels, chasing down every misstep. The biggest elephant in the room, far and away, has to be his personal life. Scientology, couch jumping, and some really sinister feeling conversations like watching an interview with a vampire.
Put your manners back in.
Do you think I was out of line?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, I apologise for that sincerely.
You could have had your eyes wide shut and still see that things were getting very strange for Cruise. It was widely thought to be the end of his career. Public opinion was running out. Box office pull, dead. Reckoning with that would be a hard one for a promising star on a wild run. It became clear that the fallout was nearly impossible to navigate, meaning that side of his life was ushered into the background, never to be seen or spoken of by him again. A PR ghost protocol, if you will, where today any personal life stories are reported in the minority. Traversing the tropic thunder, riding the wind and lightning like a Valkyrie through a career threatening to implode, every film he chose after the adjustment turned into cinematic gold. Remember?
Yeah, baby.
He found his second wind, and he wasn't slowing down. Combining all the right moves to bring his career back from the brink, sometimes known as oblivion, he went from young gun to Top Gun, then almost losing it all and becoming one of the outsiders. Then finally, in what some might describe as an impossible mission, Mission Impossible, he became the man for action movies, cementing himself as a legend of the silver screen. He didn't just run it back, he set the pace for everyone else. Truly fighting for audiences and realism amongst a sea of CGI and green screen, he's the last samurai of classic cinema, a true movie-making maverick. That kind of filmmaking and approach puts him in rare company these days, a small but mighty rogue nation. So what will Tom Cruise's legacy be? Hopefully his final reckoning is one to be remembered. After all, when it comes to Tom Cruise, it's never just a walk in the park. He runs his own race. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to like this video and subscribe for more silly nonsense like this. Speaking of, you should check out this video here. YouTube thinks you like it. This message will not self-destruct in 10 seconds. We don't have the technology for that.